I was wrong about the Canon R7 with the new RF-S 3.9mm Dual Fisheye Lens.
NANI?
After using it for the past month or so and finishing 2 new pieces of immersive 180 content for YouTube VR and Apple Vision Pro, I really want to take back what I said earlier in this review. Here's what I really think. So 4K VR 180 is not that bad. Most professionals here, including myself, just get immediately disappointed with the specs. 4K 3D 180, meaning 2K per eyes, in 2024 is just not high enough compared to Insta2C Evo or others, which are 5.7K at least. Well, I was horribly wrong. Specs mean nothing when you actually see the image quality. It is a well-known fact that almost all Chinese camera brands and even some American brands boost their resolution number on advertisement, claiming it's 6K or 8K, but the small sensor really capable in only 2K at best. When you do an apple-to-apple comparison, oh boy, you see the differences. From left to right, we have the Canon R5C in 8K, Canon R7 in 4K, Insta2C Evo, Kelv. You clearly see the R7 is matching in R5C quality and way better than Evo. Wait, how is it possible a 4K video look as good as an 8K video right here? Well, first tip if you are shooting with the Canon R7 is to use the 4K fine mode instead of the regular 4K mode. It is very confusing on the menu system, classic Canon, but what 4K fine mode really mean is basically oversampling a 7K sensor image down to 4K in individual red, green and blue channels without any compression. If you want to see full sensor quality in 7K, just take a still with the R7, you will see the 7K image. That is the image quality you are getting with this setup. With these details and sharpness in 4K, you can easily repack the information back to 8K like the Canon R5C with the help of AI, specifically Topaz Video AI or the new Voice Effects ML in Continuum 2024, which is natively on your NLE like Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. Yes, it costs extra, but the R7 is almost $3,000 less than the R5C. It really saves you a ton of money. More importantly, you don't want to upload 8K all the time on YouTube VR. 8K VR is currently hit or miss on YouTube, and sometimes it never gives you that 8K until you talk to YouTube support, which in general take weeks if not months.
NANI?
The 4K VR downsampling from the 8K upload on YouTube VR is horrible and look worse than just 4K upload, simply because YouTube is doing that adaptive compression for you. A big no-no. Yes, it looks better on MetaQuest TV or directly on Apple Vision Pro, but the population who will download your content for Vision Pro or watch it on Quest TV are still very small. 80% of my viewership is on YouTube VR on the Quest 2 or PC VR or Moon Player on the Apple Vision Pro right here, who are still watching it in 4K. So in conclusion, 4K is good enough 80% of the time, and the other 20% of the time, you can use AI to upscale it into 8K before releasing. If you do not want to use AI, there's another way to get 4K videos out: time-lapse video. You can see some of the result in this VR 180 video right here. R7 can take 7K raw image. It is kind of like Canon RAW in 7K resolution. You cannot stitch this raw footage with the EOS VR utility in version 1.4 at least, which is the latest version for the R7, but we developed a Mythical VR template that allows me to stitch this time-lapse video in 7K, 14-stop dynamic range ProRes into VR180 or spatial video. Mythical VR has a one-step auto calibration, so you don't really need to do anything besides input and output the video. You can also use this template with Mythical Boutique Educational Edition for free. I provided the template download link in the description down below. Drop Kimchi a like if you appreciate our effort to go extra professional miles for you. There are other great advantages shooting with this setup right here. But before I go any further, disclaimer I want to make. This video is not sponsored by Canon. Canon did not give me a free camera or a free lens. This is a rental unit and I am returning them back to the rental house when I'm done with this review. So there is no any reason for me not to be completely honest to you guys. And here is a great list of advantages shooting with the Canon R7 compared to shooting with the Canon R5C. First, no overheating or recoil limit. Second, it has C-Log 3 10-bit in cinema gamut, the most professional color profile if you like to grade it in DaVinci Resolve following this tutorial right here. Number 3, wireless app control, something I really wish Canon R5C has. Number 4, you can use cheap SD card instead of a CF Express Type B card, which is crazy expensive. Then it records in good codec that is super small inside. It is about 200 megabits per second. It saves you hard drive space, which easily eat up your production cost. Number 5, battery life is fantastic on this camera. I'm able to shoot all day VR180 at AWE Long Beach with just one Canon battery. Compared to my Canon R5C setup, it is not only smaller and lighter, but also just cheaper on buying extra V-Log battery. Talking about V-Log battery, people on internet always ask me what V-Log I use with my Canon R5C setup. Well, I use ZGCine 99X or even 160X for dog style outdoor production. I hate running out of battery, and ZGCine not only lasts longer but also give me an indication of when to switch. Actually, I can even hot swap this dual fin V-Log setup right here with two 160-watt battery to power my camera, my light, my audio, my extra monitor, and even my 4K wireless transmitter. Clients love it. I never need to yell, "Cut! I need to swap battery!" It saves clients time, and time is money on set. 6. A smaller profile and lighter weight make it great for my quick release monopole for run and gun VR180 documentary. What I have here is the ONION PINETA Pro monopole. It is not official release yet, but it gives a quick height one-step adjustment so I can film very fast. Since the new Dual Fisheye Lens is only 144 degree FOV, so I don't need to worry about the monopole is being in the frame anymore. It is a game changer if you need to move fast and safe. Number 7, I already covered a lot on the new RF 3.9mm lens in my original review right here. It is smaller FOV. I know everyone is complaining about that, but the higher PPD pixel per degrees increase the center sharpness, make your center subject sharper, which is great for filming people in VR180, like VR documentary. Number 8, man, the autofocus is so nice. I just cannot go back to manual focus anymore. Most of the bad VR180 video on the internet, including some of mine, are simply the operator's fault who does not focus on the subject. If you use R5C with the old Dual Fisheye Lens, you know how hard to focus on that thing without a 4K 60 frames per second monitor. Those monitors easily cost almost $10,000 or above. Talking about cost, the R5C and 8K really add up and make you bankrupt fast if you want to look professional on set. Another thing is that new ASC coating is significantly reduced glare when pointing the camera directly to the sun, which is almost half the time for VR180 video. The last part is purely my estimation. The reason why Canon making an APS-C lens is a good indication of a new APS-C camera is coming to the market with possible 7K to even 8K resolution that fully utilize the lens with affordable pricing like the R5C. Maybe the R7 Mark II. With R1 and R5 Mark II coming, taking the headline for now, we might not hear the good news for a while, but it is highly possible. I totally get it if you want to wait out. On the other hand, being the first to create immersive content will make you a better creator later on when the format becomes popular. So, it is an opportunity cost. Either way, I will continue to cover all the news in the immersive filmmaking niche. The next tutorial right here, we will teach you how to shoot with the R7 with the new Dual Fisheye Lens. I hope to see you there so you know the secret to maximize this little VR180 camera for amazing travel content, including my AI upscale preset and workflow. Kimchi and I will see you in Spatial soon.